tough loss. Could have gone either way. Mississippi State's really good. They did a lot of really good things offensively. Really hurt us in transition offense after our makes, especially. Really unfortunate. Can't get those possessions back. We did enough offensively. Our defense let us down tonight. Great opportunity, but not enough urgency in transition defense. Our ball screen coverage was just okay. Our loading to the ball wasn't good enough. Our communication on a couple screens really cost us. Hubbard was phenomenal, especially in transition and space. He's really, really fast and just puts a lot of pressure on you in a lot of different ways. But they're a good team, and we had some chances, of course. But hats off to those guys, and we're back to work tomorrow.
Obviously tough. Silas, what happened at the very end. As a coach, kind of what was your not response, but what did you kind of tell him after the game before?
I thought it was one of his best games and could have been his best game as a Georgia Bulldog. Unfortunately, we came up short, but he had a late turnover against an elite defense, and he had one turnover. He had a heck of a game. So he continues to get better. There were 100 plays that we could have made that were a lot easier to control than trying to score on one of the stingiest defenses down late in that game. And we'll address those things tomorrow, and we'll get back to work.
On that possession,
yep.
What's sort of the thinking as far as letting him go as opposed to calling time?
Sure. He's one of the better downhill guards. He's made a lot of plays, just getting downhill in space and not allowing Mississippi State to set their defense. And you had one if you don't feel, if he gets stuck playing off of 2 feet in a crowd there, you could have taken one. But I've always leaned that way, and certainly have since we've been here. And when you've got a guard like that with the ball in his hands in space, his ability to draw fouls and playing a heck of a game, just a tough one. It happens. It's part of the game. But again, we've got to really buy into consistently. We do it at times, and everybody struggles with it. And it's easy to say after you lose a tough game, the things that are easier or easiest to control. When you shoot it and it goes in and your student body's going crazy, can we have 5 guys turn around and sprint and set our defense? We just did a poor job of that tonight. If we did an average job of that, we would have won a game.
Do you feel like that was a piece of, it seemed like in that second half, you guys would make those runs to be within 2 to tie the game, and the Mississippi State seemed like every single time countered it.
Yep. Yep, and they execute well in the half court as well. And, they run good stuff like everybody in our league and played well together and passed it, and they did all those things. But the freebies in transition certainly help a road team in this league found a way to steal one. And Hubbard got a few of those.
Sorry, what's Tyron Lawrence dealing with?
I don't know. I don't know either. Other than it's leg. That's all I know. Yeah. He's, bummed in the locker room, 5th-year senior, and wasn't able to help his teammates. But as far as a time frame and the severity, I have no idea right now.
How much did that change, just sort of a rotation, not having them there?
You like a guy like that. Of course, he's made winning plays and experience, and at times he's our best defensive guard. At times Silas is, and he's a good player. But I'm not. Mississippi State beat us. They beat us with who they had, and we had enough. We just didn't get it done, and we hope Tyron can get healthy to where he's able to play again here pretty soon. We'll see.
Obviously, it was going to be a challenge in pain going into this game.
Yep.
Were you kind of, I don't know, how much were you surprised that they were able to have that much success, score that many points down low against you guys tonight?
Some of his layups.
Yeah.
That said, though, they're a team that, since Chris has been there, has had physicality offensively and defensively in the paint, had success. Those guys are big and strong. I thought Nwoko played well. big, strong guy. Cam Matthews is one of the most underrated guys in the country, in my opinion, offensively, defensively. I thought RJ played well. He made a couple big plays. Claudel hit a couple timely shots. Kugel hit another couple timely shots. But they're a good team. They're a team that's got a chance to make a run in the tournament.
Dakota seemed like he got off to a good start. Do you like what
Yeah.
you're seeing as far as what he's done since he's gotten in that starting lineup?
Yeah, I thought he was off to a really good start, and we probably could have helped him a little bit more in the second half, get cleaner looks, get going, get looks, period. But those guys, Mississippi State, again, one of the better defensive programs in the country the last 2.5 years, I believe, right, since Chris has been there. And they, every defense adjusts throughout the game, and I thought that they did some things that slowed him down a little bit. They did other things that slowed other guys down a little bit too. But offensively, if you told me that we shoot 46 and 38 from three and only have 11 turnovers, I wouldn't have only had taken that. I would have bought it. I would have begged for it and taken those numbers. Defensively, again, it wasn't our best night.
When we talked to Silas and Asa, you could tell obviously that they were taking it tough, taking it hard the way that ended. What were your messages to the team after the conclusion of that?
A lot of the same stuff I just said, honestly. Just some of the defensive breakdowns we just immediately talked about. We can't have a half-hour film session on this one tomorrow because it's on to the next one. Without a day off, we play Tuesday and travel Monday. To just try to be as efficient, as concise as possible. Our guys are great with taking messages, and they understand, some of those things that we could have done a little bit better. They're down, though, obviously, at the same time. It was a great opportunity. But these guys, we got a group that they'll have the right approach. They'll show up tomorrow ready to work and continue to grow.